Hi, we are the Policy to Practice in Youth Programs group. Your organization wants to help support healthy living in your community by encouraging kids to eat healthy during summer months. The Healthy Snacks and Lunchbox Challenge is a fun way for you and your campers to earn points and win prizes for bringing fresh fruits, vegetables, and water to camp every day. Your program has accepted the challenge. Now it's up to you. Today, we will walk through what the Healthy Snack and Lunchbox Challenge entails and how to get started in your program. This training video focuses on your responsibilities as a staff member with the Healthy Snack and Lunchbox Challenge. In the following sections, we will cover the materials you will need, how to get started, recording and calculating points, display boards and weekly winners, and we will end with a few practice trials. Your site leader has been given parent handouts with information about the challenge, as well as some tips on building a healthy lunchbox. Your site leader will also receive information and tips on creating a display board to help keep track of the points. They will also receive an Excel point tallying form they will use to calculate points and determine weekly winners. As a staff member, your primary responsibility will be recording and reporting your group's daily points on the provided recorder form. Be sure to have several forms handy for the upcoming practice trials at the end of the video. The first step to getting started is deciding how your program will split into teams for the week. Your supervisor may already have a system in place. If not, there are a few simple ways to break into groups. For example, you can split by staff to child ratios, grade levels, age, or gender. Remember, it's important to split into small groups of no more than 10 to 15 to simplify the recording process. The next step to getting started in the Healthy Snack and Lunchbox Challenge is understanding how to correctly fill out the recorder form. Most importantly, the recorder form must be filled out during the first snack to make sure you've collected all the points for each child. Now let's take a closer look at what information you will need to collect for the Healthy Snack and Lunchbox Challenge. First, you want to fill in the basic information at the top of the form. Fill in your team name, the number of kids and staff members within your group, age group, and day of the week. The middle portion of the recorder form is where you collect your team's points. Have children hold up any fruits, vegetables, and water they have brought for the day. It is best to ask all children to hold up one item at a time. Each person can only receive 1 point for each category. So, for example, if little Tori brings an apple, orange, and celery, she will receive 2 points. 1 for fruit and 1 for vegetables. Record the number of points children and staff receive separately. The bottom portion of the recorder form is simply where you total points for each category. As a quick check, no one category should have more points than the total number of people in your group. At times throughout the challenge, you may be confused about whether or not some items receive points. Let's take a quick look at some example lunchboxes and clarify which items count as points. Obviously, fresh fruits and vegetables will earn you points in the challenge, but you do not receive points for vegetables on a sandwich, prepackaged fruit cocktail, or applesauce. In our first example lunchbox, the child would receive 1 point for the water as well as 1 point for the celery sticks. In lunchbox number 2, the child has brought an orange, apple, and fruit crisp, as well as a bottled water. The child receives 1 point for the fruits and 1 point for the water. The fruit crisp are acceptable because it clearly states that the snack is 100% real dried apples. Any fruit snacks or candies do not count. In lunchbox 3, the child would receive 1 point for the apple slices and 1 point for the fresh cut cucumbers. The child does not receive a point for the water since a flavor packet has already been mixed into the drink. It is your job as a staff member to decipher whether or not the children get a point for what they hold up. Staff members will record group points Monday through Thursday. Your site leader will be responsible for entering the corresponding information into the pink boxes in the Excel points tallying form. The points are based on the percentage of children and staff bringing fruits, vegetables, and water in a given group. The site leader or a designated staff member will be responsible for updating the display board each day. Keeping the display board up to date keeps kids excited about the competition because they can track how well they're doing throughout the week. Award the team with the highest points as the healthiest snack and lunchbox team of the week. The weekly rewards should be things that are fun for the kids and low cost for your program, such as t-shirts, lunchboxes, or extra swim time. As a quick review of the Healthy Snacks and Lunchbox Challenge, remember the following when incorporating it into your program. Make sure you have all necessary materials for the challenge. Split your programs into groups by staff to child ratio, grade level, age, or gender. Have no more than 10 to 15 people per group. Record points for fruits, vegetables, and water Monday through Thursday during the first snack. Site leaders will enter the corresponding information into the pink boxes on the Excel points tallying form. Update the display board daily to keep track of the points throughout the week. Award a new weekly winner every Friday. Before we say goodbye and you start incorporating the Healthy Snack and Lunchbox Challenge into your program, we have put together a few example lunchboxes so you can practice recording points. Each person should have a single recorder form. We will show you 6 example lunchboxes labeled either as a staff member or a child. Fill in the recorder form at the best of your ability and we will review the answers at the end. Now let's take a closer look at each lunchbox and review the answers. The first category we tallied points for is fruit. In Lunchbox 1, the child has brought both an orange and a banana. In Lunchbox 2, the staff member has a banana. Lunchbox 3 does not have any fresh or dried fruit. Lunchbox 4 has fresh sliced apples. Lunchbox 5, the child has both watermelon and fresh dried apple slices. And Lunchbox 6 has 2 oranges. Remembering that each person can only receive 1 point per category, you should have a total of 5 points. 4 points for child lunchboxes and 1 for staff. The next category we will look closely at is vegetables. Lunchbox 1 has celery sticks in the Ants on the Log snack pack. For Lunchbox 2, the staff has brought salad mix consisting of tomatoes, carrots, cucumbers, and spinach. Lunchbox 3 has both baby carrots and tomatoes. Both Lunchbox 4 and 5 do not have any fresh or dried vegetables. Lunchbox 6 has a Ziploc bag of fresh tomatoes. Remembering again that each person can only receive 1 point per category, you should have a total of 4 points. 3 points for child lunchboxes and 1 for staff. The last category for the challenge is water. Lunchbox 1 has a filled water bottle. Lunchbox 2 does not have any water. Lunchbox 3 has a bottle of water. Lunchbox 4 has a bottle filled with plain tap water, as well as a bottle of water with a flavor packet already mixed in. Lunchbox 5 also has a flavor packet, but it has not been mixed into the bottle of water. Lunchbox 6 has a bottle filled with ice-cold water. Remembering that water with flavor packets already mixed in do not count, you should have a total of 5 points for water, 5 points for children, and none for staff. Be sure to total the points for both children and staff at the bottom of the form. Good luck with the Healthy Snacks and Lunchbox Challenge. We can't wait to hear your success stories. Have a fun and healthy summer.
What?